been a while since we've done a video. Got quite a bit going on
Yeah.
between my day job, Tucker's job. So sorry. Figured it's the end of the year. We might as well just do a quick recap. Had a pretty good year. Actually, had a really good year. I think.
Yeah.
Um, I think we left off right before we went to doing the fall nationals. So at the beginning of September, we did a 2-day show, a Friday and Saturday race. And full disclosure, this is why I wanted to do videos, was to kind of show how kids with autism, or even adults, I guess you do, deal with autism in their everyday life. So we raced Friday and Saturday, and in years past, Tucker had a real hard problem with if we raced on any day but Saturday. Sorry, that's our camera guy, Gary. But so we went racing Friday night. Track was really wet. Just part of it, late season racing. We didn't qualify the greatest. There was 25 cars, I think, that took time. We qualified 17th, I think, something like that. Toward the back of the pack. Everybody was off the time. We weren't the greatest. Ran our heat race. We started 5th. Had to run 4th, I think it was, to qualify or to transfer straight to the A.
Yeah.
We ended up running 5th, so we had to run a B main. Now, this is no knock on Tucker, but we haven't had to run a B main yet in this 5 years, 6 years of racing. So he was really worked up about that. So we get to the track Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, and we got told that we were the highest point guy that hadn't already transferred in. So we didn't have to race to be main. All we had to do was start, take green flag, and go on. Well, this is where the autism comes into play. Tucker couldn't understand that all we had to do was start the race, make one lap, and then come in. We fought pretty hard, didn't we? And Alan Harris finally come over and said the same things I did, but I think part of it was coming from somebody other than Dad that Tucker finally realized that, hey, all I got to do is this. So I'll let you take over from there.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? So, okay.
I don't remember that.
So we started and parked in the. We actually started the B main in the back, and in the middle of battling for a transfer spot, even though we didn't have to. There's caution, had car get upside down, another car catch fire. I finally went down the infield during red flag and told Tucker he needed to. So I guess he didn't catch fire. He got fuel.
He flipped and caught on fire.
So I went down the infield during the red flag and said, hey, you're done. Just pulled in. Argued again. Couldn't understand why we were pulling off the racetrack. Finally, I think it finally caught up to him that, hey, we're in the A main. We don't have to race. Had to go start the last chance race, and again, he takes off racing. Like, I'm acting the fool, waving him in. Start the 30 lap A main, start 21st. Basically rode in the back, let guys fall out. Ended up finishing 13th that night. That's just one of the instances where autism really affects how we do things. And what a normal minded, not that there's anybody that's really normal, but what a normal racer would take into consideration and understand is not always easy for Tucker to understand. And it's just one of the many battles we gotta, not really a battle, but one of the many things we have to overcome in our program to, that's why we started racing. Then we had our championship race 2 weeks ago, I guess, or a week ago.
A week
ago.
Nothing exciting out of that one. Did a normal qualified mid-pack.
Right. It was not illusion. was not losing deep in the pack.
No, but we qualified mid-pack. Ran fourth in a heat race, right? Or third? Fourth in the heat race, and then started. I think we got credit for starting ninth in the feature, and we ended up running fourth. Passed a few cars, and that was that. Overall, what do you think of the year
So far good.
so far?
No,
You had a really good year.
a good year. A lot better than last year.
Yeah. So we ran 14 times. We had one DNF or two DNFs.
Good, you know.
One did not start. And the 13th place finish we had for the Hornet Nationals there. But other than those finishes, every time when we finished the race, we were top five. We had what? 5 top fives, 5 top tens.
It'd be nine
Or was it 9?
nine top five and 9 top 10s.
So
Most of the top 10s were top 5s.
had our career best finish of second place. We were in contention probably 4 races, actually battling for the lead. We legitimately led laps this year. Working on it. So we don't know what's in store for Spoon River next year. Unfortunately, it's rumored that they might not be racing next year if they don't find somebody to buy it or lease it. So how often we race the 14C, we don't know. We're going to do a little bit of traveling next year. I think we're going to give up on the points racing next year. We've always kind of raced for points to Spoon. I think we're gonna go race for fun next year. So, and then Tucker's got an opportunity. Why don't you talk about that?
Well, I don't know. Is there at the beginning, middle of the season, or what? I don't know. Dad asked me about this project. This project 28 deal is what is about is over Iowa and is part of the NCA IMCA deal.
Greg Osman with Osman Racing has put together a deal. He's got a couple of drivers doing driver coaching and a few other things, but we're taking 5 drivers from around the area. We get a chance 1 weekend a month, or every 5 weeks, to go race an IMCA stock car. And thankfully, Tucker was selected as one of the drivers to get to go do that. So 1 weekend a month, or not quite a month, a little over a month, we get to go over to Iowa and do some IMCA stock car racing. See if he likes it. We've been talking about moving up classes the last couple of years. So this is the opportunity to not only get Tucker some different looks at different tracks, but also get him to where, see if he really can adapt to the rear wheel drive V8 stuff compared to the front wheel drive 4-cylinder stuff we've been doing. Where as a family, we don't have a whole lot into it, to where if it's something that doesn't work out, that we're stuck with a car or not really giving him the right opportunity. So this will let us know where we're going to go in the future with the Clark Boys Racing. Got anything else to add? Nothing more to add? Well, I think we had a heck of a year. When we set a goal out to win the championship and win a race, we didn't do either one of them, but we still had a darn successful year this year. We tore up left front and right front control arms and suspension beginning of the year.
Yeah. That was a fun time.
Popped the motor. But ended up being a pretty good year. So I think we were in third 4 times, 5 times. Had that second place finish. I think we really came together this year. Our communication between father, son, / driver, crew chief, car owner really got better. Don't know how much we'll video over the winter time because we're gonna take this motor out and our other Old Faithful motor and we'll take them up and try to get Tucker some horsepower over the winter time. That's one thing we're lacking around here is the ponies to stay up with folks. So we're gonna try doing that. But just wanted to give everybody an update. Thanks for following along. Let you know what our plans are. I'm gonna steal this from you. Oh, did you stop it?
I have a question.
You have a question.
Tracks that you're gonna race at?
I don't know where all we're gonna race at next year. That's gonna be a wait and see. But Mr. Hamrick, Amsoil, thank you for everything you've done this year for us over the years. Craig's been with us from day one. Braden, I had to put a smaller sticker on this side, brother. Sorry, had a little fender bender. Joe's security photo. I post all the time. We post all the time on Facebook page. The links for all the pictures Joe puts up of us and all the other guys from around the area. 5-star race where all of our merchandise and other area drivers use Tony or Troy for all their shirts. Morgan and Dylan Haycraft, Dippadillies, thank you. Another longtime supporter of ours. They're under the cover. We'll move them so everybody can see. Isaac's Coffee Shop. Memory Made Treasures and More. Dowdy Welding, Fabrication. Emmy Cakes. Everything you guys do, thank you. We appreciate everything this year. Camp Liberty up here on the lid. So we already got it covered up. We're done racing this year. I'm in the middle of harvest and yeah, just
I know there's other racetracks that are still going, but
it's just hard.
it's just hard right now because that's the middle of harvesting.
Yep. So my boss has been really good about letting us off, but we're trying to hurry up and get things going and get harvest done, so it's kind of hard to take off. So, but thanks for following along.
See you guys.